You're earning $15,000 to $25,000 per month. How much of that should you be saving? So when it comes to savings, most people assume the more they earn, the more they can save. And yeah, that's true. But if you're earning just enough to survive, saving sounds impossible. Like, where do you even start? But here's the hard truth. If you don't save now, even $15,000 won't be enough forever. Life gets more expensive. Most people in this income range are one accident or one late sweldo away from disaster. Zero savings, zero safety net. So, how do we make sure that doesn't happen to us? Here's what you need to know. First, understand your situation. You're probably already living paycheck to paycheck, which means when you get paid, you immediately pay for your most urgent needs, like food, transportation, and maybe even credit card payments. And then by the time payday ends, you have zero balance. We've all been there. It's easy to feel like there's no hope for you because savings seems impossible. You might think $15,000 is already a lot to be earning at your age. Eventually, you'll get a raise, and then you can start saving. Well, that's actually not true. The earlier you start saving, the better. Even if it's just 500 pesos per month, that would be 6,000 pesos a year. And over 10 years, that's 60,000 pesos. Next, avoid the debt trap. When you have no savings, your only option when life throws you a curveball is to borrow money. But borrowing money is risky. It's a debt trap. Let me show you why. This is your salary. Your expenses are already taking up most of your income, and you're left with nothing to save. Now imagine an emergency expense. Without any savings, you're forced to take out a loan. Now you have to pay for your monthly expense plus interest. In this case, your total expense is now higher than your income, which means you'll have to borrow again next month. And the cycle continues until you pay off your debt. Don't let this happen to you. Small savings can make a huge difference in the long run. Finally, set a savings goal. So how much should you be saving? Here's a good rule. Earn 15K. Save at least 1,500 pesos. Earn 20K. Save 2,000 pesos. Earn 25K. Save 2,500 pesos. These are just guidelines. If you can save more, go for it. Just make sure that you start small and build consistency. That's the real goal. Saving is a habit, not a luxury. Every single person should be doing it, no matter how much you earn, where you live, or what you spend. Saving is essential to your financial well-being, and it's never too early or too late to start. So how do you start building your savings habit? Follow MoneyBuilt PH for smarter money moves. You can also download our savings starter kit on the pinned comment or here. Then creates.gumroad.com/query=MoneyBuilt. Happy saving.